My name is Jared. Welcome to the Whyte Media News Roundup. In this past month, we've had a ton of news with comic book movies and TV shows. So to start us off, we've got Jeremy Irons and Jesse Eisenberg cast as Lex Luthor and Alfred. Switch those around. Jeremy Irons as Alfred, I love. Jeremy Irons is a great actor. I've loved pretty much every performance he's ever done. Dungeons and Dragons could have been a bit better. I did enjoy the movie overall, but I know I'm in the minority on that. Jesse Eisenberg, however, I'm a bit cautious about because I have not seen him in much. I've seen him in Zombieland, I've seen him in Adventureland, I saw him in The Social Network, but besides that I haven't really seen him perform, so I don't know what he's going to be like. Obviously the casting directors have some sort of idea for this movie, and they're casting within that, so I'll trust them for now. I thought Man of Steel was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. I gave it about a 7.5 to 8 out of 10. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. A lot of people are giving him flack for this casting, and I say give him a chance. I have the same idea with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. In other Man of Steel news, Man of Steel is pushed back. It's no longer in 2015. It's actually been pushed back to 2016, I believe May 6th. And to top that all off, Ant-Man from Marvel was pushed into their spot. So we've now got Ant-Man in even earlier in 2015. I believe it's a couple weeks earlier. 2 weeks, I believe, earlier than it was supposed to be released. This is just a good strategy for Marvel. It's kind of poking in the face of DC when, you know, they have to reintroduce their whole property or push back their whole property almost a year. I believe it's 10 months they've pushed it back. So that's a big blow to them. I get that they have a vision and they're going to try to expand that vision, but this is a big blow. And yeah, so Marvel took advantage. We'll see Ant-Man a couple weeks earlier, and it's a win-win for us. So in other Marvel news, going right on to that, Michael Douglas, this couple weeks ago now, 2 weeks ago now, was cast as Hank Pym, which means Paul Rudd is playing Scott Lang, Ant-Man. If you don't know the Ant-Man property, Hank Pym is the original Ant-Man. Scott Lang stole the suit, and Scott Lang took the Ant-Man suit from Hank Pym to become Ant-Man. The story's great. I love that they're calling this kind of a heist movie, which lends itself to the Scott Lang storyline. I'm just loving everything I'm hearing about this movie. I think they've had Paul Rudd cast for months. Edgar Wright put out a photo a few months back on Twitter about showing the costume test. And I think Paul Rudd was already cast by then, even though they hadn't announced it. So I'm loving everything I'm hearing about this. Also, Evangeline Lilly is reported to be in talks for a unspecified female role in the movie. So I'm really looking forward to that. It should be great. Evangeline Lilly is an amazing actress. I've loved her in everything I've seen her in. Again, Marvel news. This past week, I believe this was Thursday or Wednesday last week, Paul Bettany, was kind of confirmed to be playing the Vision for Avengers 2. Now, I don't know if Marvel has actually put out a press release saying this was official, but it is kind of confirmed by a few different sources, Variety and Daily Mail being a couple of them. So it's pretty reputable. No confirmation from the studio, but like I'm really hoping that's the case. And they start shooting this week, so or started shooting today, I believe. So it should be, if he is cast and it is confirmed, that's awesome. He's been Jarvis for the whole series, for the whole Iron Man series and the Avengers. So there's nothing you can do wrong here. Paul Bettany's a great actor, and he can play a myriad of roles. So all the best to him. It'll be great. We'll see that early next year. So, to bring the tone down a bit, last Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, Phillip Seymour Hoffman died. This is a big deal. Phillip Seymour Hoffman is a great actor. He was only 46 years old. I love Phillip Seymour Hoffman as an actor. I've loved every movie he's ever done. His performances in every movie are just amazing and outstanding. You bring it right back to Boogie Nights. Like, it's just great. And Magnolia, and, even The Hunger Games this past year was just amazing. Like, his performance in that, you never knew if he was being the bad guy or the good guy. Like, he just gives this gravitas to the role. And the circumstances of his death, I don't like to talk about. Drug addiction and addiction in general is a huge problem, not only in the US, but Canada, where I'm from. It's a big problem. Worldwide, it's a big problem. So I don't like to focus on that aspect. I respect him as an actor. And people speculating as to how many drugs he was on and what he took and how much is just completely stupid, and it has no value to the conversation whatsoever. What we take away is he was a great actor, and he should be remembered as a great actor. So to his family, I'm sorry, but to all his fans, keep watching his movies. He's going to be in Mockingjay, Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 and 2. The studio released a statement saying he only had one major scene left to do. So they're going to rework that somehow to benefit the movie and keep everything else he had shot. He's done 95% of his work. He only had about another few days or another week of filming. So I'm glad he'll still be in that movie, and I look forward to that. On to some other news from a break from the sadness. Johnny Depp was signed on to play Whitey Bulger in Black Mass, the new gangster movie coming out. I think this is great. Bring him back to some of the less wacky roles that he does. I love Johnny Depp as in pretty much every role he's ever done. There's been a couple odd ones. Ed Wood, he was amazing in Edward Scissorhands, of course. I actually, despite what people think of the movie, I loved him in Alice in Wonderland. I thought he was really good in that. But he has played some weird characters. I didn't care for the last one that he just did. I can't remember it right now. But he's a great actor. He'll do a great job in this role and hopefully bring himself back up to that standard. And yeah, so hopefully that works out. Um, Lego movie news. Lego movie opened this weekend. Um, it's been getting rave reviews ever since anybody saw it. I haven't seen it yet. I really want to. I just need a bit of money to go see it. So I'll probably see it by the end of the month. However, the big news in connection with the Lego movie is that in its first opening weekend, it made $69.1 million. For a February movie, that's insane for an opening weekend. I believe it came second to the record for a February opening, and that's early February. This is the first week of, or first week and a half of February. So that's amazing, and I really want to see this movie. I hope it's great. Everything I hear about it is just everyone's raving about it, saying it's an amazing movie. They're equating it to Toy Story, so I really want to see it. Hopefully, it's amazing, and it lives up to the hype because I'm stoked to see it. But yeah, $69.1 million. Oh my god, that's crazy. Um, Especially for a kids movie that they're marketing towards kids, it's just huge. And I believe it'll probably stay on top for a while. Uh, in other news, Anna Kendrick and Rebel Wilson both signed on for Pitch Perfect 2. I'm happy about this. Pitch Perfect was a really funny movie. I enjoyed it. Not one of my top 10 or top 20 movies, but it's a really fun movie. I enjoyed it a lot. So this is nothing but good news. To have the two best characters out of the whole movie back is great. Connected to that, we've also got Elizabeth Banks, who played one of the announcers in the acapella off scenes. She's actually directing the movie in her first big directing debut. So all the best to her. Elizabeth Banks is amazing as well. Just looked at the Hunger Games. I love her as an actress. And she's a chameleon. She can do pretty much anything, drama, comedy, anything. So this is good news for the movie. It's picking up speed again. So hopefully we'll see that next year. I'm hoping. So yeah. Moving on. More Marvel news. But Fox Marvel, not Disney Marvel. Emmy Rossum and Kate Mara were both reported to be in contention and screen testing for the role of Sue Storm in next year's Fantastic Four reboot. This is good news to me. I think Emmy Rossum is a great actress. I've been following her career since the beginning almost, and everything I've seen her in, she's great. If you watch Shameless on Sundays, she's great. It's an interesting show and a weird show, but her performances in it are amazing. So I'm very happy about that. Kate Mara, great actress. She has big things coming up in her future. So we'll see how this goes, and I'll report as I hear about it. And in other news, we've got The Fault in Our Stars. The trailer came out this past week, and I watched it. It was a really good trailer. I enjoyed it. I'm interested. I never read the book, so I didn't know what this was about, but it looks interesting. Shailene Woodley stars in this movie, and I really like her as an actress. I'm really disappointed we don't get to see her in Spider-Man 2 as Mary Jane Watson. I was looking forward to that, but the story demanded something else. So we'll see how that movie goes. It looks good, and hopefully it does well. This past week, we had the Super Bowl, and of course with the Super Bowl comes the trailers, the commercials, everything else. This year's Super Bowl commercials consisted of our Super Bowl trailers consisted of the big three that I wanted to see: Spider-Man 2, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, and Transformers 4. Those were the big ones that I was interested in. Transformers 4, unfortunately, I think looks like crap. It's horrible. The look of the Dinobots, although cool, looked a bit cheesy. To have Optimus riding him with a sword in his hand really didn't work for me. The Transformer with the gun for a face was stupid and horrible. I hated that. We got some cool action shots in the 30-second teaser. I don't know why they don't have a full trailer out already, because the movie's only a couple months away, and they should have a full trailer. This is a bad marketing idea for them. I think I'm not holding out a lot of hope for this one. I like the original trilogy, so we'll see, but I'm not holding out hope. Spider-Man, however, was great. That was a great trailer. Gave us a lot of new shots, a lot of new info. It was a great trailer. And Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Everything I'm seeing about this movie is awesome. It's so good, and I can't wait for that movie. I will be seeing it opening night, and probably a couple more times after. It just looks so good. Yeah, it just looks amazing. And other comic book movie news for this week, we've got the Ninja Turtles came out with a few production stills, or the production maquettes of the Turtles. I believe 2 weeks ago, and they look awesome. So, although it's Michael Bay and he kind of screwed around with the script a bit, it's got me back on board, and I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, that's our movie news for the day. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Hey guys, if you like this video, remember to like and subscribe, and remember, media matters, so keep watching.